Imagine a vibrant crimson chili oil, packed with crispy garlic, heavily dripping over your favorite bowl of noodles. Most chili oils you'll find are strictly divided by region. You either get a heavily spiced Szechuan style or a plain Italian style. But those strict profiles create a problem in the kitchen. Strong baking spices like star anise taste strange on a slice of cheese pizza, while plain olive oil and flakes won't bring nearly enough savory depth to ramen or dal. The solution is a hybrid recipe. By dropping those heavy baking spices entirely, but keeping a deep, savory base of fresh garlic and shallots, you get an oil that works on everything. We'll cover how to prep ingredients, properly infuse the oil, and execute the hot pour safely, all in under 5 minutes of actual cooking time. By stripping the recipe down to its absolute savory essentials, we build a perfectly balanced, all-purpose condiment that elevates any cuisine you cook. Step 1 is your prep. You need to have every single ingredient chopped, measured, and sitting in its designated bowl before you ever turn on the stove. You'll need 1 cup of a neutral oil, 4 cloves of finely minced garlic, 1 small minced shallot, a tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds, plus a half teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. For the chili itself, you have a choice. You can use 1/3 of a cup of standard pizza-style red pepper flakes, or you can build a custom extra spicy blend. If you go the spicy route, avoid using entirely super hot chilies. A pure batch of those will scorch immediately, turning your oil a dark brown color and leaving it horribly bitter. Start with a base layer for color and smoky flavor. A 1/4 cup of Korean gochugaru or Sichuan flakes. Add your boosters, 2 to 3 tablespoons of ground Thai or Indian chilies, plus 1 teaspoon of cayenne powder. This delivers a sharp, immediate heat spike. Whichever chili path you choose, combine your flakes, seeds, salt, and sugar into a thick ceramic bowl or a heat-proof glass jar. Mastering this exact ratio of base to booster chilies lets you push the heat limits as high as you want while keeping the bright red look and sweet flavor intact. Moving over to the stove, pour your cold neutral oil into a small saucepan and add the minced garlic and shallots right into it before applying any heat. This cold start method allows the oil and aromatics to heat up together. It slowly cooks out the moisture trapped inside the garlic and shallots, which prevents spoilage and extends the oil's shelf life. Turn your burner to medium-low. You want the mixture to gently bubble, letting it simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes. Now, do not walk away. Monitoring the color of your aromatics is the most critical step in this entire process. This image shows what you're looking for. On the left is the exact goal, a perfectly cooked light golden brown. On the right is a dark brown, ruined batch that will taint the entire jar. The precise second your shallots and garlic hit that light golden stage, you must pull the pan entirely off the heat. Controlling the temperature with this slow climb extracts deep, savory flavor into the oil, while physically keeping the garlic from crossing the line into bitterness. Now we finally reach the assembly stage, where we marry the hot infused oil with our raw, dry chili mixture. Before you pour, turn on your exhaust fan or open a window. Hitting dry chilies with hot oil releases capsaicin vapor directly into the air, and it will make you cough if the room isn't ventilated. Once the pan is entirely off the heat, you must enforce a strict 1-minute cool-down period for the hot oil. If you skip that minute and pour the oil while it's still smoking hot, it will instantly scorch those delicate chili flakes and ruin the flavor. After 60 seconds, take your saucepan and carefully pour the hot oil along with all that toasted garlic and shallot straight over your dry mix. You'll immediately see this aggressive bubbling. The oil sears the flakes, activating their natural oils and turning the liquid an instant, brilliant crimson. By treating the chilies with respect and following those temperature limits, you ensure the oil smells sweet and vibrant instead of creating a burnt kitchen disaster. Give everything a thorough stir to integrate the spices, and let the jar sit completely undisturbed on the counter until it drops to room temperature. Make sure you never put a lid on the jar while the oil is still warm. That traps steam, creating condensation that will drip back in and spoil your oil. Once it's cool, you're left with this. Pulling a heaping spoonful reveals a perfect ratio of crispy, golden aromatics suspended in deep red oil. The best way to test it is immediately. Spoon those crispy bits straight over a hot slice of pizza, or swirl the red oil directly into a bowl of steaming broth. By mastering the science of the cold infusion and balancing your chili ratios, you now have a foundational culinary tool ready to elevate any meal.